still saying it's not working.
Because it's on a different link. So Mike has to email out a different link to everybody. Because he had to program a new channel. But it is broadcasting now, which means everything's being recorded. So they'll be able to catch up to it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we're back for the second half of the girls' events tonight. It's event 13 we'll start with. It's girls 100-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 for Oakland Catholic, Emily Bonavita. Lane 2, Reagan Walker. And lane 3, Molly Gatesman. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, Mary Hoffman. Lane 7, Vivian Roy. And lane 8, Natalie Cox.
Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 1, Emily Bonavita.
Another strong start from Vivian Roy in lane 7. She's going to be first down the pool, just ahead of Oakland Catholic's Molly Gatesman and Mount Lebanon's Mary Hoffman. Those two look like they were 1, 2, 3 at the wall. We're approaching the 50. Your leader at the halfway, it's going to be Vivian Roy. She's out 27-16, just ahead of Molly Gatesman, 27-26. Mary Hoffman's third, 27-98. Fourth, it's Oakland's Regan Walker, 29-7. Fifth, Natalie Cox, 29-78. And sixth, Emily Bonavita's 30.75. Less than 25 to go now. Looks like Vivian Roy is still leading. Mary Hoffman's charging fast next to her. And Molly Gatesman is in the mix as well. At the wall, it's going to be Vivian Roy first, 55-84. Oakland Catholic's Molly Gatesman, 55-91. Third, Mount Lebanon's Mary Hoffman, 57-85. Fourth, Oakland's Reagan Walker, 103.02. Fifth, Mount Lebanon's Natalie Cox, 103.47. And sixth, Oakland Catholic's Emily Bonavita, 104.20. Next event is the girls 500 freestyle. Swinging for Oakland in lane 3, it's Brooke Maleko. For Mount Lebanon in lane 6, Adrian Higgins. Lane 7, Gracie Heim. And lane 8, Kate Mooney. All right, welcome in, everybody. We were experiencing some technical difficulties earlier, but we understand now we're live again. We're about to start event 15. It's the girls' 500-yard freestyle. Again, swimming in lane 3 for Oakland Catholic, it's Brooke Maleko. In lane 6 for Mount Lebanon, Adrian Higgins. Lane 7, Gracie Heim. And in lane 8, Kate Mooney. And girls are off. Strong start in lane 8 by Kate Mooney. 20 laps of the pool freestyle. And down first at the wall, it looks like it was Mount Lebanon Gracie Heim in lane 7. But all four swimmers right now pretty closely packed. At the 50, Gracie Heim's out 30.40. Just ahead of Adrian, 31.35. Brooke, 31.95. And Kate, 32.61. At the 100, leader's going to be Gracie Heim. She's out in a 104.02. Adrian Higgins turns second, 106.90. Third, it's Brooke Maleko, 107.35. And fourth, Kate Mooney. Quick recap of what we've seen so far tonight. Mount Lebanon got off to a strong start in the medley relay. Their team in lane 6 finished first. And their teams in 7-8 also swam well. Winning time was a 1:52, we believe. Event 3, the girls 200 freestyle, saw Mount Lebanon go 1 and 2. Hannah Morelli finishing first, Mary Hoffman second. Natalie Cox, also swimming for Mount Lebanon in that event, finished fourth. In the girls 200 medley, All three Mount Lebanon swimmers were close together. Seem to recall about 2:22 being the times for all three. Zoe Riebel finished second in that event. Adrian Higgins third and Meredith Reese fourth. In the girls 50 free, Vivian Roy got just touched out by Oakland's Molly Gatesman, and I believe Mount Lebanon went 2, 3, 4 in that event as well. And in the 100 fly, it was Marley Reese finishing second. She was a 2:05.6, I believe. Amelia Neems, Kate Mooney were third and fourth. We're at the 200 point of the 500. Gracie Heim's been the leader since the start. She was out 2:14.19. Adrian Higgins in second, 2:17.59. Oakland's Brooke Maleko's third, 2:19.33. Kate Mooney fourth, 2:23.06. That's Gracie Heim turning at the halfway point now. 250 yards complete, 250 to go. Gracie Heim approaching the 300 turn. She's going to turn 3:24.51. Next to her in lane 6, that's Adrian Higgins turning second, 3:26.52. Brooke Malenko from Oakland, third, 3:32.06. And Kate Mooney fourth from Mount Lebanon, 3:38.48. In the last 75 yards or so, Adrian Higgins has really closed in on teammate Gracie Heim. Going to set up for a good finish here. Both swimmers are going to hit the wall here real close together. Gracie Heim's going to get there first, 3:59.55. Adrian Higgins just behind her at 4 minutes, .50. Oakland's Brooke Maleko turned 4:09.17, and Mount Lebanon's Kate Mooney 4:16.40. Two Mount Lebanon swimmers in the lead now, Adrian and Gracie, neck and neck as they approach the 400 turn. 100 left to go, and it looks like Adrian has just overtaken Grace. They're 4:34.23 and 4:34.73. Brooke Malenko 4:46.03. She's down to her last 100. And Kate Mooney approaching that turn. She gets there 4:54.99. Adrian finishing really strong here. She's going to get the bell at the last 50. She's 5:08.06. Gracie 5:10.68. Brooke from Oakland Catholic turns 5:23.03. Adrian's on her last lap now. Kate, 50 yards ago, she turned 5:32.60. And finishing up here at the wall, it's going to be Adrian Higgins from Mount Lebanon, 5:41.11. Gracie Heim's going to finish second, 5:46.19. Finishing third, it's going to be Brooke Malenko from Oakland Catholic, 5:58.78. And Kate Mooney's going to touch fourth, 6:10.21. Next event, it's the girls 200 freestyle relay. It's event number 17. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 2, it's going to be a team of Wiggins, Markle, Snyder, and Vlope. And in lane 3, it's Logan, Walker, Kubasic, and Healy. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, it's going to be Hoffman, Reese, Morelli, and Riebel. In 7, Rice, Cox, Spacula, and Heim. And in 8, Neems, Mooney, White, and Thomas. First swimmers are off the blocks. Mount Lebanon in lane 6, that's Mary Hoffman. In lane 7, it's Lana Rice. And in lane 8, Amelia Neems. Lana Rice down the pool quick on this first lap of the 400 relay. She's right there with teammate Mary Hoffman and Oakland Catholic's Ella Logan. Second swimmers in the water now for Mount Lebanon, that's Reese, Cox, and Mooney. Mount Lebanon touched 1-2 after the first leg of the 200 free relay. Good leg for Meredith Reese, opened up the lead for Mount Lebanon in lane 6. Oakland's team in 3 and Mount Lebanon's team in 7 are neck and neck. Third swimmers now in the water. In lane 6, it's Morelli. Lane 7, it's Spicula. And in lane 8, it'll be White. Mount Lebanon at the 100 was 53.21 in lane 6, 55.26 in lane 7, and 1:00.67 in lane 8. Fourth swimmers on the block now. Mount Lebanon in lane 4, it's Rebo. Lane 7, it'll be Heim. And in lane 8, it'll be Thomas. Mount Lebanon still 1-2 after 3 legs. Tight race, though, for second. Chloe Spicula in lane 7, trying to hold off Oakland Catholics. Rebecca Healy in lane 3. And Mount Lebanon's team in lane 6, they're going to touch first in the 200 free relay, 1:46.06. Race now for second. And Chloe's going to get the wall there. She's going to finish, her team's going to finish second, 1:53.65, just ahead of Oakland Catholic's team in lane 3, 1:54.63. Mount Lebanon's team in lane 8 finishes fourth, 1:59.16. And Oakland's team in lane 2, fifth, 2:07.02. Next event, it's event 19, the girls 100-yard backstroke. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 1, it's Eva Bartella Stanley. In lane 2, Elena Akar. And in lane 3, Morgan Filer. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, Hannah Morelli. Lane 7, Marley Reese. And lane 8, Ellie Reinhardt. Girls 100 backstroke, waiting on the officials. There's the whistle. The girls are in the water for the 100 backstroke. Really strong start from Hannah Morelli in lane 6. But it looks like it's going to be Oakland Catholic's Morgan Filer chasing her down the pool. She gets there first. And they're back towards the 50. Good race for third, it looks like, as well, between Marley Reese and Ellie Reinhardt in 7 and 8. Hannah Morelli turns first, 28.86, just ahead of Oakland's Morgan Filer, 29.37. Marley Reese third, 31.21, and Ellie Reinhardt fourth, 31.32. Hannah Morelli continues to lead just ahead of Oakland's Morgan Filer. They're 1-2. Race is still for third in lane 7 and 8. Hannah's at the flag. She's going to get the wall first. She's going to touch 59.61. Morgan Filer from Oakland second, minute .43. Finishing third from Mount Lebanon, Marley Reese, 1:03.99, just ahead of teammate Ellie Reinhardt in fourth, 1:04.08. Finishing fifth for Oakland, it's Elena Akar, 1:06.60. And sixth from Oakland Catholic, Ava Bartella Stanley, 1:13.55. Next event is the girls 100 breaststroke. Swimming for Oakland in lane 1, Adela Holland. In lane 2, Ella Logan. And in lane 3, Blair Gillespie. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, Meredith Reese. Lane 7, Ashley Barnett. And lane 8, Olivia Uremko. The technical difficulties we were experiencing earlier have moved downstairs to the deck now, and they're trying to get the starter and the computers back online. Looks like we're good to go. Slight delay here while we try to get the computer system rebooted down on the deck.
We will continue as soon as we are finishing changing this power strip. Thank you for your patience.
They're still working on the power here on deck, trying to get the computers back on. I think we're getting close. All right, it looks like we're ready again. This is the girls' 100 breaststroke. Swimmers again for Oakland in lane 1, Adela Holland. Lane 2, Ella Logan. And in lane 3, Blair Gillespie. For Mount Lebanon in lane 6, Meredith Reese. Lane 7, Ashley Barnett. And lane 8, Olivia Remco. They're in the water.
Lane 1, Adela Holland. Lane 2, Ella Logan. Lane 3,
Tight race down the pool off the start. And getting to the shallow end first, it looks like it's Meredith Reese with Ashley Barnett and Oakland's Blair Gillespie right there with her. All three swimmers look tightly bunched. We're approaching the 50. And at the 50, getting there first. It's going to be Blair Gillespie, 33-35. Meredith Reese second, 33-92. Ashley Barnett third, 34-50. Olivia Remco fourth, 35-47. Ella Logan was fifth, 36-25. And Adela Holland, 37-90. 75, Ashley Barnett's kind of pulled even, it looks like, with Blair Gillespie on that third lap. Meredith Reese has fallen back a little bit from the two leaders as they approach the wall. And at the finish, it's going to be Ashley Barnett getting the wall first, 1:10.87. Blair Gillespie second, 1:11.11. Third, Mount Lebanon's Meredith Reese, 1:11.97. Fourth, Mount Lebanon's Olivia Remco, 1:15.28. Fifth, Oakland's Ella Logan, 1:17.74. And in sixth, it's Oakland's Adela Holland, 1:19.86. Last event for the girls tonight is the 400 freestyle relay. Swimming for Oakland in lane 2, it's the team of Bonavita, Wiggins, Walker, and Warner. And in 3, Gatesman, Brook, Filer, and Gillespie. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, the team of Hoffman, Riebel, Roy, and Morelli. 7, it's Thomas, White, Stoudemire, and Spicula. And 8, Higgins, Reese, Rice, and Barnett. Girls are off, 400 freestyle relay. Each swimmer is going to swim 100 of the pool. And out quick off the start, that was Oakland's Molly Gatesman. She's down the pool real quick. Looked like second was Mount Lebanon's team in lane 8. That's Adrian Higgins. And then in third, I think it was Mount Lebanon's Mary Hoffman. They're at the 50. Oakland's team in lane 3, they're out 27-27, ahead of Mount Lebanon's team in 8, 28-07. And the team in 6, 28-73. Mount Lebanon's team in lane 7's in 4th, 30.30. And Oakland's team in lane 2 was in 5th, 32.73. Second swimmers are now on the blocks. For Mount Lebanon in lane 6, that's Riebel. In lane 7, it's White. In lane 8, it's Reese. They're going to have some ground to pick up on the Oakland team. Oakland's first leg swimmer, 56.95. Mount Lebanon in lane 8 was in second, 58.50. The team in lane 6 was in third, 59.22. In fourth, it's Mount Lebanon's team in lane 7, 104.22. And in fifth, it was Oakland's team in lane 2, 107.84. Halfway through the second leg, Oakland's team in lane 3 continues to lead. Mount Lebanon's teams in 8 and 6 are chasing. Looks like both swimmers picked up a little bit of ground on the lead team from Oakland, but not a lot. We're approaching the halfway point. Your lead team is in lane 3 from Oakland. Third swimmer's on the block for Mount Lebanon. In lane 6, it's Roy. In lane 7, it's Stoudemire. And in lane 8, it's Rice. Oakland's team in lane 3 was out 154.16. Mount Lebanon's team in lane 6 got their second, 156.60. And the team in lane 8 was in third, 156.77. Halfway through the third leg, Oakland continues to lead in lane 3. They're being chased by Mount Lebanon's team in 6 and 7. And the Oakland team in lane 3 has increased their lead. They're more than a body length ahead of the closest Mount Lebanon team. That's in lane 6. Fourth swimmer's now getting on the blocks. In lane 6, it's Morelli. Lane 7, it'll be Spicula. In lane 8, it'll be Barnett. Oakland's team's going to be your leader 3/4 of the way through, 2:50.44. Mount Lebanon in lane 6, 2:54.30. And in lane 8, 2:58.05. It's a lot of ground for Hannah to pick up on this last 100. Mount Lebanon's team in 7 now on their final swimmer. They're at 3:13.16. Oakland's team in lane 3 is on the turn, and they're on their last lap. Still more than a body length lead over Mount Lebanon's team in lane 6. And at the flags now, Oakland Catholic's going to take the girls 400 free relay. They're going to touch first. 3:49.90. Mount Lebanon in 6 will finish second, 3:54.05. Mount Lebanon's team in lane 8 will finish third, 3:59.99. Team in 7 now finishing up at the flags, and they're going to touch the wall. 4:16.18. One team left to finish. It's Oakland's team in lane 2. And they're going to touch the wall. 4:28.27. That'll conclude the girls' meet. Final score for the girls tonight, it's Mount Lebanon 83, Oakland Catholic 78. Boys are on their way down. The girls are headed out. We'll be back with the last half of the boys' events tonight. We'll be starting with the boys 100 freestyle. As we move to the boys after the first half of the meet, Mount Lebanon's boys lead Central Catholic 54-20. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the lane assignments for the boys 100 free. It's event 14. Swimming for Central Catholic in lane 2, it's Mario Misty. And in lane 3, it's Cooper Luady. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, it's Chase Dustovich. In lane 7, it's Ken Lee. And in lane 8, it's Shea Ziedler. Looking back, trying to recap the first half of the meet while we wait for the boys 100 free. Mount Lebanon's boys team, Dustovich, Frank, Tredescu, and Klepchik won the 100 or the 200 medley relay. Mount Lebanon's other teams, believe, finished third and fourth. In the 200 free, Jacob Burton was second, Everett Mead third, Caspian Rebel third, and Everett Mead fourth. The 200 IM individual medley, Central didn't have any swimmers. It was Andrew Capetta finishing first, Schaefer Beck second, and Constantine Matros third, I believe. In the 53, Connor Frank was second, Andrew Murray fourth, and Shea Ziedler fifth, I believe. And in the 100 fly, Andrew Klepchik was first, Ryan Frank second, and Bill Stilley third, I believe. This is the boys 100 freestyle. Boys are off.
This is the boys 100
And down the pool, getting to the shallow end first. It's a tight race between Mount Lebanon's Chase Dustovich and Central Catholic's Cooper Lady. And turning first at the 50, it's going to be Cooper Lady, Central's Cooper Lady, 23.84, just ahead of Mount Lebanon's Chase Dustovich, 24.03. Ken Lee from Mount Lebanon was in third, 25.16. Mario Misty from Central fourth, 26.26. And Shea Ziegler fifth, 27.29. We're on the last lap. Central's Cooper Lady continues to lead. He's going to get to the wall first, touching in a 49.13. Chase Dustovich second, 50.44. Ken Lee third, 53.82. Mario Misty fourth, 55.77. Shea Ziegler fifth, 59.27. Next event is the boys 500 free. Swimming for Central in lane 3 is Matt Houston. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, Andrew Klepchik. Lane 7, Andre Turdescu. And lane 8, Ryan Frank. This will be 20 laps of the pool freestyle. Boys are in the water for the 500 free. And at the 50, out first, Andrew Klepchik just ahead of Andre Turdescu. Andrew's out 25.87, Andre 26.27. Ryan Frank was third, 27.23, and Matt Houston fourth, 31.64. At the 100, Andrew Klepchik 55.08, Andre Turdescu 56.28, and Ryan Frank 57.63. All three swimmers comfortably in 1, 2, and 3. Matt Houston from Central turns fourth, 107.54. At the 150, Andrew 125.41, Andre 126.74, Ryan 128.77. Now at the 200, that's Andrew 156.49, Andre 157.68, Ryan 2 minutes 74. Halfway through the boys 500. Andrew 227.74, Andre 229.02, Ryan 233.14. At the 300, Andrew Klepchik, 2:59.23. Andre Turdescu, 3 minutes, .96. Ryan Frank, 3:05.90. counters for Andrew and Andre have started to shake the numbers. They want to pick the pace up here a little bit. This turn will be 400. We'll have 100 left to go. Andrew Klepchik's going to turn 4:03.46. Andre 4:04.59. Ryan 4:12.13. The bell here will signify 50 yards to go. Your leader's Andrew Klepchik. He turns just ahead of teammate Andre Turdescu. Ryan Frank now on his final 50. And finishing here first, Mount Lebanon's Andrew Klepchik, 5:06.45. Finishing second, Mount Lebanon's Andre Turdescu, 5:07.97. Third, it's going to be Mount Lebanon's Ryan Frank, 5:17.57. Central Catholic's Matt Houston inside of 75 yards to go. While he finishes up, 50 to go still. We'll go ahead and get the swimmers for the 200 free. Central Catholic, it's going to be the team of, in lane 2, the team of Horry, Reagan, Iketi, and Reagan. Swimming in lane 3, it'll be Walker, Friday, Martin, and Donahoe. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in 6, it'll be Burton, Dustovich, Matris, and Turdescu. In 7, it'll be Stilley, Rebel, Lee, and Mead. And in 8, Hartman, Nim, Fuson, and Rebholz. And Matt Houston's finishing up here. He touches the wall, 6:22.26. Boys 200 freestyle relays next. There's the whistle, and the swimmers are on the block. Boys 200 freestyle relay. They're in the water, and off the start down the pool first, it's Oakland, or Central's Bobby Walker. He's ahead of the field. Mount Lebanon's team in 6, 7, and the other Central team in 2, all chasing Bobby. Second swimmer's on the block now for Mount Lebanon. It's Dustovich, Rebel, and Nim. Central was out in lane 3, 24:36, followed by Mount Lebanon's team in 6, 24:67. Mount Lebanon's team in 7, 25:02. Their team in 8, 25:02. Third swimmer's on the block now. Matros in 6, Lee in 7, Fuson in 8. And after at the halfway point, it's Mount Lebanon's team in lane 6, their first 100 time of 49.26. Lane 7, Mount Lebanon was second, 50.62. Central in lane 3 was third, 50.83. Central was also fourth in lane 2, 55.22. And Mount Lebanon's team in lane 8 was fifth, 56.62. Fourth swimmers now. Lane 6 is Turdescu, lane 7 is Mead, and lane 8 it's Rebholz. Andre swimming anchor for the Mount Lebanon team in 6. Just got out of the pool, 500. That's a tough double. but he's got a comfortable lead over his teammates in lane 7. And Mount Lebanon's team in 6, they're going to touch first, 1:37.07. They'll touch second in lane 7, 1:41.25. Central's going to finish third in lane 3, 1:46.21. Mount Lebanon down in lane 8 will finish fourth, 1:53.26. And Central's team in lane 2 finishes fifth, 1:58.91. The boys' 100 backstroke is next. It's event 20. Swimming in for Central in lane 2, David Cano, and in lane 3, Richard Rembert. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, Andrew Capetta. Lane 7, Matthew Klepchik. And lane 8, Andrew Murray. There's the whistle. The boys are in the water. 100 backstroke.
Swimming for Central Catholic, lane 2, David Cano. Lane 3, Richard Rembert. For Mount Lebanon, lane
And down the pool first, it's in lane 7. It's Matthew Klepchik. Had a teammate, Andrew Capetta. They're through the first turn. Andrew Murray was in third after 25. And at the 50, it's too close to call from here. But getting there first, it's Andrew Capetta, 29.02, just ahead of Matthew Klepchik, 29.11. Andrew Murray is third, 30.02. They're now 3/4 of the way through. Andrew Capetta appears to have a slight lead over Matthew Klepchik as they head for home. Andrew Murray third. For Central, Richard Rembert was fourth in lane 3 and David Cano fifth in lane 2. We're at the flags now and at the wall, touching Andrew Capetta, 59.35 is first. Matthew Klepchik second, minute .22. In third, it was Andrew Murray, 1:02.57. Finishing fourth for Central, it's going to be Richard Rembert. He's going to touch 1:18.23. And finishing fifth for Central, it's David Cano. He's going to touch the wall. 1:33.35. Event 22, the boys 100 breaststroke. In lane 2 for Central, Adam Friday. And in lane 3, Nathan Seagal. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, Connor Frank. Lane 7, Schaefer Beck. And lane 8, Daniel Hartman. Hundred breaststroke, boys are in the water.
Central Catholic, lane 2, Adam Friday. Lane 3, Nathan Seagal.
Close race at the 25. Connor Frank from Mount Lebanon in 6. Nathan Seagal from Central in lane 3. We're neck and neck at the first turn.
Daniel Hartman.
We're approaching the 50. And the leader is going to be Connor Frank. He's going to get there 29.42, just ahead of Nathan Seagal from Central, 29.96. Schaefer Beck was third, 33.47. Fourth is Daniel Hartman, 39.25, just ahead of Central's Adam Friday, 39.44. Connor's increased his lead there on the third lap over Nathan Seagal from Central. And as we approach the finish, it's going to be Connor Frank from Mount Lebanon in 6. He's going to touch the wall. 1:02.35. Nathan Seagal second, 1:04.53. Third is going to be Schaefer Beck, 1:11.43. Fourth, it's going to be Mount Lebanon's Daniel Hartman in 8. He's going to touch 1:22.74, and fifth, Central's Adam Friday, 1:25.91. Last event for the boys swimming is the 400 freestyle relay. For Central in lane 2, it's the team of Martin, Reagan, Donahue, and Reagan. In 3, it's Luede, Walker, Hore, and Siegel. In 6, for Mount Lebanon, it's going to be a team of Klepchik, Tardascu, Dustovich, and Frank. In 7, Stilley, Lee, Matros, and Capetta. And in 8, Burton, Reholes, Nim, and Fuson. Each swimmer will swim 4 laps of the pool. And off the start in lane 6, that's Andrew Klepchik down the pool first. Looks like he's just ahead of Cooper Luede from Central in lane 3. Tight race in 7 and 8 for third between the two Mount Lebanon teams. Andrew Klepchik turned first, 24:42 ahead of Central in lane 3, 25:59. Mount Lebanon in lane 8, 26:12. And in lane 7, Mount Lebanon in 4th, 26:59. Second swimmers on the block now. In lane 6, it's going to be Tardascu, lane 7, Lee, and in lane 8, Reholes. Mount Lebanon's out 51:08. In second, it was Mount Lebanon's team in lane 8, 53:30. Central was in lane 3, was third, 53:31. Mount Lebanon in lane 7 was fourth, 54:74. We're going to watch the 3 teams in 7, 8, and 3. Mount Lebanon with a comfortable lead here. Halfway through the second leg. Central team in lane 3 is pulled ahead of the two Mount Lebanon teams in 7 and 8 by about a half body length of the team in 7 and about 3 body lengths of the team in 8. Third swimmers on the block. In 6 for Mount Lebanon, Dustovich, lane 7, Matros, lane 8 will be Nim. Good second 50 by Mount Lebanon's Ken Lee. Closed the gap on Central's team. They wind up just slightly behind the team in lane 4 for second place. Mount Lebanon's team in 6 comfortably in the lead. Race is for second, really, with Mount Lebanon's team in 7 challenging Central's team in lane 3. They are about a second and a half behind. After the 400 free relay, we will recap the entire meet since we had some technical difficulties. Fourth swimmers are now in the water. In lane 6, it's Frank. In lane 7, it's Capetta. And in lane 8, it's Fuson. Mount Lebanon 1-2 after the first 3 swimmers exited the water. .50 to go now for Mount Lebanon's team in lane 6. They're the leaders. Mount Lebanon's team in lane 7 now comfortably in second place after passing Central on the third leg, closing it down here on the fourth leg. And Mount Lebanon's team in lane 6 finishes first, 3:34.94. The team in lane 7 will finish second, 3:40.42. Central finishes third in lane 3, 3:46.72. 2 teams left to finish up. Mount Lebanon in lane 8, they're on their last lap. And they'll get the wall here, finishing in a time of 4:09.57. 1 team still to finish up at Central's team in lane 2. They're on their last lap. And they'll touch 4:32.07. That wraps up the boys' swim meet. So through the swimming portion of the competition tonight, Mount Lebanon's boys lead Central 87-64. Earlier, the girls finished up their meet. They were leading 83-74. Quick recap here. The girls medley relay led the night off, winning the event. It was the team of Roy, Reese, Higgins, and Riebel. They won the event, 200 medley, 152-13. Mount Lebanon's team, their B team in lane of Reinhardt, Barnett, Snyder, and Rice finishes third, 159-40. And Mount Lebanon's third team, C team of Himes, Stoudemire, Neems, and Spicula, 206.85. The girls 200 freestyle, Mount Lebanon went 1-2 in this event. Hannah Morelli won the event, 205.13. Mary Hoffman was second, 207.35. Natalie Cox from Mount Lebanon finished fourth, 216.45. The girls 200 individual medley was won by Oakland Catholic's Blair Gillespie, but Mount Lebanon swimmers went 2, 3, and 4. Zoe Riebel was second, 222.57. Adrian Higgins was third, 222.77. And Meredith Reese fourth, 224.69. Girls 50 freestyle was won by Oakland's Molly Gatesman. Vivian Roy was second, 25.59. Lana Rice was third, 26.96. And Ashley Barnett fourth, 27.11. Finishing the first half of the meet tonight was the girls 100 fly. Oakland's Channing Brook won the event, a minute 101.18. Marley Reese was second for Mount Lebanon, 105.20. Amelia Neems was third, 109.52, and Kate Mooney was fourth, 112.08. For the boys led off the night with a victory in the 200 medley relay. The team of Dustovich, Frank, Tardascu, and Klepchik won the event, 142.26. Mount Lebanon's B team of Klepchik, Connell, Stilley, and Matros was second, 147.61. And Mount Lebanon C team of Murray, Beck, Frank, and Fuson finished 156.69. The boys 200 freestyle was won by Central's Cooper Luede, 148.97. Mount Lebanon's Jacob Burton was second, 155.22. Mount Lebanon's Caspian Riebel was third, 201.91. And Mount Lebanon's Everett Mead fourth, 204.98. The 200 IM Mount Lebanon was unopposed. Andrew Capetta won the event, 210.67. Schaefer Beck was second, 221.82, and Constantine Matros third, 222.69. In the 50 free, it was Mount Lebanon's Connor Frank winning the event, 22.99. Andrew Murray was fourth, 25.21, and Shea Ziedler fifth, 26.02. And then finishing up the first half of the events tonight, it was the boys 100 butterfly. Mount Lebanon's Andrew Klepchik won the event, 57.74. Ryan Frank was third, 100.35, and Bill Stilley was fourth, 102.03. Once the boys are done warming down and the divers have a chance to warm up, we'll be back with the diving meet sometime around 6:50, we believe, 6:50 to 7 o'clock. While the boys finish warming down, we'll remind you that we'll be back next Wednesday night while Mount Lebanon hosts Bethel Park, 5 p.m. Okay, we're back with the diving portion of tonight's meet. Our first diver tonight is Alexi Young from Mount Lebanon. Her first dive is a 401B inward dive in the pike position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Good start for Alexa, and her scores from judges are 5.5, 5, and 5.5. Dive score of 24. Second diver tonight is Mount Lebanon's Liam Smith. His first dive will be a 401B inward dive in the pike position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Nice start to Liam's night. Judges' scores. Still waiting on the judges' scores. There they are. 4, 4.5, and 4. Dive score of 1875. Our third diver tonight is Peyton Matlack from Mount Lebanon. Peyton's first dive is a 401C inward dive in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.4. Failed dive for Peyton. Alexa's second dive will be a 402C inward dive, 1 somersault in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.6. Scores for Alexa's second dive, 6, 5, and 5.5. Dive score of 26.40. Total tonight of 50.40. Liam's second dive is a 102B forward 1 somersault in the pike position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Judges' scores for Liam's second dive, 3.5, 4.5, and 4.5. Dive score of 18.75. His 2-round total, 37.50. Peyton's second dive is a 202C back dive, 1 somersault in the straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges' scores for Peyton's second dive, 4.5, 5.5, and 5. Dive score of 25.50. Alexa's third dive is a 201A back dive in the straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges scores for Alexa's third dive. 5, 4, 4.5. Dive score of 22.95. Her 3-round total, 73.35. Liam's third dive is a 103C forward, 1.5 somersault in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.6. Judges scores for Liam's third dive. There they are, 5.5, 5.5, and 5.5. Dive score of 26.40. His 3-round total, 63.90. Peyton's third dive is a 5.22D, back dive, 1 somersault, 1 twist, degree of difficulty 1.9. Judges scores for Peyton's third dive. 3.5, 5, and 4.5. Dive total of 20.70. His 3-round total, 50.20. Fourth round begins with Alexa. Her fourth dive is a 202A back dive, 1 somersault in the straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges scores for Alexa's fourth dive. 2, 3.5, and 3. Dive score of 14.45. Her 4-round total, 87.80. Liam's fourth dive is a 202A back, 1 somersault, straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges scores for Liam's fourth dive. 5.5, 5, and 5. Dive score of 26.35. His 4-round total, 90.25.
Back dive, 1 somersault, 1 1/2 twist in the 3 position. Degree of difficulty 2.
Peyton's fourth dive is a 5.223D back dive, 1 somersault, 1.5 twists, degree of difficulty 2.3. Judges scores for Peyton's fourth dive. 2, 3, and 2.5. Dive score of 17.25. His 4-round total, 67.45. The 5th round begins with Alexa. Her dive, 5.121D. Forward, 1.5 somersault, half twist. Degree of difficulty, 1.7.
Degree of difficulty 1.7.
Judges scores for Alexa's fifth dive. 5, 4, and 5. Dive score of 23.80. Her 5-round total 111.60. Liam's fifth dive is a 302C reverse one somersault in the tuck position. Degree of difficulty 1.6. Judges scores for Liam's fifth dive. 4.5, 5.5, and 4.5. Dive score of 23.20. 5-round total 113.45. Peyton is the final diver in the fifth round. His dive is a 103C forward 1.5 somersaults in the tuck position. Degree of difficulty 1.6. Judges scores for Peyton's fifth dive. 3.5, 4, and 4. Dive total of 18.40. His 5-round total 85.85. Alexa's final dive tonight is a 103C forward 1.5 somersault in the tuck position. Degree of difficulty 1.6. Scores for Alexa's final dive tonight. 4.5, 5, and 5. Dive total of 23.20. Her score tonight 134.80. Liam's final dive tonight is a 5.122D forward 1 somersault 1 twist in the free position. Degree of difficulty 1.9. Judges scores for Liam's final dive. 4.5, 4, and 5. Dive score of 25.65. His total tonight 139.10. And Peyton's final dive tonight is a 402C inward dive, 1 somersault in the tuck position. Degree of difficulty 1.6. And that was a failed dive for Peyton. That'll conclude tonight's diving competition. We'll be back next Wednesday night when Mount Lebanon hosts Bethel Park. Thank you and good night.